Alrighty, welcome everyone to the 13th chapter of my playthrough through the New Game Plus of Chrono Trigger. Well, it's been a bit of a long road, but we are finally at this point here. We have successfully unlocked all of the different endings that are available. This one is... I unlocked that during my first playthrough, and it's something that has to do with the additional content. We may get to that in another video, but what we are going to be concerning ourselves with now, we are going to be going in and facing down the Black Omen, because we have completed all of the various characters' side quests. They have all their loose ends tied up, and we are going to go in and face down Queen Zeal, her minions, and Lavos himself. It is indeed the fated hour. Load file. Okay. So, we have a couple of options. But first, let's check in on our party here. Magus is almost leveled to the point of the rest of the party. For the moment, we'll keep Luca, Marley, and Magus together because they currently... Well, actually, going in, we're going to need to have Isla with us. So we'll put her there for now. We'll need her charming ability. Let's make sure that she's got her proper equipment. The alluring top. Very good. Alright. Board the Epoch. Yes. And we will be headed... So, the Black Omen exists throughout history now, with the exception of prehistory. We can't enter it in the future because Lavos has already conquered the world at that moment. We can't. I mean, if we go to the Cataclysm, we'll face Lavos directly without going to the Black Omen itself. There are 3 time periods where we can go to: the present, the Middle Ages, and Antiquity, where the Black Omen originated. Now, if you go to Antiquity and enter the Black Omen there, if you defeat it at that time period, then it'll disappear from the Middle Ages and the present. But if you face it in one of the future time periods, you can actually face it multiple times. So if you face it first in the present, then in the Middle Ages, then in Antiquity, you can do it 3 times. And that will give you a whole bunch of leveling potential. Hello, High Voltage. Is there anything interesting when Magus and Glenn/Frog are in the party aboard the Omen? If you have Magus with you, like during the final bosses, there's some unique things that happen there. And I think there are some unique things that Frog can do, Glenn, with the Mazamoon. We'll get to that eventually. I don't think there's any specific interactions between the 2 of them, but we'll see. So, I am going to elect to face them in the present, and depending on how much time we have, we'll go through the multiple bits. But at the very minimum, we'll go through the Black Omen once, and you'll see what goes on there. So, we go. Black Omen. So this is if you want to leave. That is the way back to the Epoch. Fools, have you not learned your lesson? We are made immortal. We shall live forever with Lavos, who feasts upon this planet from within. Now he rests and gathers strength, but in a mere 999 years he will emerge to rain destruction upon the earth and crown himself its king. The Black Omen is the path which leads to Lavos. It is the conduit through which our limitless power flows. As long as the almighty Lavos reigns, your dreams are all for naught. Sacrifice yourselves to Lavos and fulfill the only purpose left to you. All right. Let's see. We will charm first the bottom. A vigilance hat. Let's see. See, you will cast haste. Charm the top. Elixir. See, I wonder if there's anything else I can get from this guy. So this first boss fight isn't too difficult. It's more or less a check upon your party's strength, trying to determine whether or not you should go back and level up a bit. Kind of the gatekeeper, so to speak. Buddy, that's not gonna work. I am protected. Bye-bye. So, we are more than leveled for this. All right. See anything? No. Dud. A muscle ring. So yeah, even the ordinary enemies in the Black Omen, a lot of them have charmable gear that is very helpful. So having Isla with you is a very good idea. Of course, at this moment. So I'll keep Isla with me a little bit longer. But let's swap out for Glenn for the moment. I don't think there's anything in particular that these things give, but let's take a look. Oh, a turbo ether. So a consumable, but nothing terribly important. Kovabomb. Nice. Okay. You're ugly. You're very ugly. Me no like you. Okay, so those guys give Nova armor. That's huge. And they are immune to magic, it would appear. Or at least lightning magic. They absorb it. So yeah, those guys give Nova armor. That is a big bit. Let's see. Are you weak to fire magic? Okay, so they're weak to fire. They're weak to fire, strong to water, and absorb lightning. Good to know. Okay, let's see. There we go. Aha! Now what do you guys give? A golden earring. I believe those are the devices that make it so that you, let's see. No, that's the golden stud I'm thinking of. A golden stud reduces magic power consumption, but a golden earring, I think, let's see, what does that do? I'll double check once we're done with this. Bye-bye. Defenses are so strong now that weak sauce like that does not affect. Goodbye. Okay. Inventory, use shelter. Save. Right. Now, swap out. Let's go ahead and swap in Robo for now, since he may have leveled up a little bit, but he needs a bit more. Aha. Now here's a key place where Isla becomes very important. These wall panels have some very tasty charmables. Specifically, a speed capsule, which is huge, especially on your first playthrough. What? Oh, no, you didn't. I know you have something in there. Dud. Give. Give it me. Give it. I know you have it. Yes. Ah. Dead. Good. And a few more wall panels. What? You will give it to me. There we go. There we go. Now I can attack with impunity. Blom! Bye. So those guys are kind of annoying in that you can't charm anything from them because, as you saw, it locks your techniques. What they're good for, they're essentially experience fodder. But the only way you can get the most out of them is by first attacking the two smaller bits and then the middle one. Because if you don't attack the two sides quick enough, they escape. And they take a lot of experience with them. So with that in mind, I'm going to swap Isla out for... Boom. And the trick here, though, is that these little guys have a high evasion. Goodbye. There. There, you see? Dadgum. Ah. There we go. Can we get him before he runs away? I don't know. No, don't think so. There. And so you see the amount of XP that we got from that is affected. Let's see. See. Oh! Not good. Ah, you are annoying. Why won't you attack someone else? Die. Heal thyself. Let's see, let's go ahead and get Isla back in here. Let's see what these guys have to ooh! A turbo ether. Okay. Why are you focusing on her? And what is it you give? They give golden studs, which is huge. So, I may not have gotten everything from them, but I have enough golden studs already for everybody. So, but it was important that I showed you what they were able to give. So, inventory. Let's see. So, golden earrings boost max HP by 50%, which is important. Then golden studs reduce magic power consumption by 75%. And as you can see from my loadout, wherever I can get away with that, I use the golden stud. So, let's put Isla back out for now. Let's see here. Goodbye. Okay. Oh, goody. And of course, he doesn't crit. There we go. Interesting. Oh! Cannibal vampire, it would seem. Okay. Let's see. Gonna need to get Isla back in here. Maybe? Doug. Goodbye. Are there any wall panels here? Ooh. Was it? Mega Elixir. Nice. Anything else? No. Let's see, what do you charm? That was a little premature. Just a Mega Elixir. It's a valuable consumable, but it's still just a consumable. Bye. Okay. Ah. I really don't like how they tend to focus in on a single one of my people. Okay. Switch your people out. Let me just check something really quick. So I'm at the point where everybody's speed has been maxed out. So for this playthrough, I shouldn't be all that concerned with making sure that I have all of the speed tabs, because I won't have much of a use for them. Yeah, the first time you go through this, Isla will be almost a constant companion through here. But we are more concerned at this moment. A magic crest. We are more concerned right now with evenly leveling everybody. Elixir. Vigilance hat. Nova armor. Another mega elixir. Let's go ahead and use a shelter. Let's see, swap in everybody who needs some revitalization. There we go. Get him back in here. A mega elixir and a haste helm.
Oh, 3 of you! And in a place like this? You've a long journey ahead of you yet, so please rest here a while. Of course, if you wish to escape from the Omen, I'll see what I can do. What will you do?
We will remain.
What will you do?
We will shop.
I have all kinds of great stuff.
It's pretty much all just consumables.
Come again.
Okay, let's save. And proceed onward. And what are you? Ow! Ow. Goodbye. Come on, show yourself. Dead. Gone and gone. A Zodiac cape. Woof! Practically nothing? So the antipodes do shadow damage. So these things are immune to, or virtually immune to shadow damage. There we go. Good. Goodbye. Okay. Ah. Yeah, without haste, these guys attack very fast. There we go. Let's have Marl heal up people. What have we here? A power crest. Another one of you. No holding back. Oh, but he's immune to that. Or he absorbs fire, eh? Or... okay. I guess that worked. Very good. Another speed capsule. see. Good. There's another one. Woohoo. See, does dark matter work? And does flare work? It works on those big ugly aliens, but it does not. Oh! Oh, that's not good. So they completely... Huh. Is flare not magical? I would imagine that it would be fire. Marl and Luca have both increased their level. So let's see. They're both at maximum health, but let us use... Fully restores your need. Okay, let's swap out Marl. Get Glenn and Robo in here. There we go. Ah! There we are. Okay. See, let's go down the other side. Don't think there was anything else over there. Let's just go back and double check. Anything? No. Another speed capsule. Omega elixir. Anything down here? No. These guys. So these guys are weak to magic. Bye-bye. Let's see. Hello, what is this game? This is Chrono Trigger. Sorry, if I was kind of focused on stuff I didn't see initially. Cheshire Racing. What's up, Kova? Everything's fine, thank you. Sorry for not seeing this before. So, for you who are at... Is that Arabic that your name is written in? This game was released in the 90s. So, it's an old classic. Let's see. Use a shelter. And this game kind of helped to define the JRPG scene here in America. It's one of the quintessential of the genre. No, I didn't want to do that. I want to save. Ooh, flashy. Steals magic power, huh? Hmm. So there's not much help for it. Just gotta beat him quickly. There we go. So I didn't have Isla with me. The whatever it was that was charmed from him. Sorry I didn't show it to you, but I'm pretty sure whatever it was that he had, I already charmed from him on my first playthrough. So. But yeah, when you face these bosses, you definitely want to have Isla with you. Let's see, what's our party looking like? You're a gentleman again. And goodbye. There we are. Okay. Let's see, what is... Let's go ahead. Let's restore some magic power here. They need it. Okay. E. Come on. There we go. Goodbye. Ooh, two of these guys. Let's see, what should I do? Just hit him with everything I got. Oh, right, shadow damage they are pretty immune to. Well, that was closer than I would have liked. There we go. Okay. So I know I don't have Isla with me, but like I said, these things give speed tabs, and I don't need any more of them. Go ahead and use a shelter. Who should we take into the party? Go ahead and save here. Oh boy. So we need to use targeted techniques because the base absorbs magical techniques. That poses a problem. Let's see what dark matter will do. Alrighty. White gemstone and mega elixir. So let's see. So Pyozo dance, triple technique. That's what that enables. And that's if you use Isla, Marl, and Luca together. So let's see. Save. Was ist das? Oho. So if you attack the shell, you get a pretty heavy counter. Oh! Shouldn't have done that. So you got to be careful where you target your attacks when fighting this guy. You automatically target the shell, but you can only safely attack the head. Get everything back up there. Let's see. We're getting close to the final boss. So what we want to do, we'll have Isla with us, and we'll also take Glenn. Okay. Oh, this isn't creepy at all. I know what you have. Oh wait, that's not Glenn. It's the Queen. I know what you have seen. It is your futures that slumber in this hall. Destiny in its essential form. All the dreams that might have been, all the happiness and sorrow you might have known. Your tomorrow as it has been witnessed. The Black Omen transcends time and space, drifting through the all and nothing, waiting for Lavos to awaken. Destiny has led you here, and here you shall remain, unless you can defeat me and bring down the Omen. There is no future for you. Come, children. Lavos slumbers. I will guide you into the depths of his dream. Did I say dream? I meant, of course, his eternal nightmare. Ooh. Gotta heal fast. I shouldn't have been too hasty. What does she charm? A mega elixir. Always good. That is annoying, lady. Stop doing that. Knock it off! There we go. Ah! My powers don't seem to work here. But I have a better idea. I can feed you to the Mammon Machine. You'll be made one with the Omen, Lavos, and me. So I'm actually going to use the Mega Elixir. Get us fully... Mazamoon absorbs energy. So that is the advantage to having Frog with you here. It'll negate the energy buildup. Just a mega elixir. So yeah, Frog's Mazamoon absorbs the Mammon Machine's energy. So I'll have him ooh. So its defense has gotten pretty high. So let's actually... Okay, let's switch up with him and use water. There goes. We're out on top of the Black Omen. How are we breathing? Ah, you maggots! I am the queen who shall rule for all eternity at Lavos' side. You will not stand in my way.
Fool. No thing, no life can last forever. You are deceived. A pitiable plight. One deserving of mercy at least. I will put an end to all of this.
Accursed prophet. Do you not think I have forgotten your transgression at the Ocean Palace? You shall pay for it now with your life. So, the music and that dialogue is unique to when you have Magus with you. So, the hands contain, you can charm a prison helm and a prism dress from the hands, but if you do, it is costly. Your best aim is to attack the face exclusively. But of course, here, I want to charm. And I would take the hit. Wombo. Let's do that again. Whop, whop, whop. Okay. No, thank you. See, Bubble Burst is single target. Ah! This dude dropped down again. That one's pretty strong. And she gone. How dare you vermin hound my steps! Oh, almighty Lavos, lend me your power! At last, Lavos stirs. Before him you are as grist before the wheel. But I shall attain immortality. Are we, though? Because technically speaking, this is not the proper time. So Lavos won't be at his full power. But we've already beaten Lavos a few times, so... That hole, did we open that? This Lavos shell, inside still strong. I will sever the wick of your life's candle, Lavos. This is one dreadful place, even more ghastly than Magus' keep. Lavos' smell gets strong. There is no turning back now. Okay. Okay, so if we're going to face Lavos here, so we've been streaming for about an hour and 16 minutes. What do you guys think? Should we go ahead and face Lavos here, or should we... because if we are going to go through the Black Omen again to get more experience and level everybody further, then we would probably end the stream here. But if you would like... we can face Lavos again. So let me know what you'd like to do while I'm taking care of figuring out who to choose for the party. Because facing Lavos here... So I am actually going to try something. Something I haven't done before. So we'll go ahead and save. But we are going to equip Isla, not with the alluring top, but with the white gemstone. So we can use the Pyozo dance. This must be Lavos. This is the real thing? Ayla Nonus! Okay, Pyozo Dance. Ooh, interesting. Let's do it again. Antiport bomb! That's a bit stronger. There we go. See, actually, I want to use a ether. Okay, that opens up the head to attack. Let's do another Pyozo. Vroom! Come on now. There we go. Now I understand. It lives on a planet for as long as possible, selecting the most desirable life forms, allowing them to advance, and then harvesting their DNA. The young it gave birth to on Death Peak must have all had that DNA. Eventually they'll migrate to other planets and repeat the cycle. This thing is the reason we're all here? It's a parasite, sleeping within the earth all this time, stealing all of our progress. Isla no run, hate lose, hate run more. Isla no lose, this Isla home. Not Lavos home, Lavos lose. All right, we know what to do. So first, I'm going to have that done. So first, we need to take out the one on the left. And now we can let into everybody else with our strongest techniques. Ah! Ow! Ouch! Okay. Get him, Luca. Okay. Now we do it again. To wait for a moment, let it lower its defenses again. Ah! Come on, that thing has got to be getting low. Yeah! Very nice. Kova! 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 You! Wake up and get your wretched body out of bed. Your stay of execution has been withdrawn. You will accompany us to the castle now, where we will carry out your sentence. We have been searching high and low for you, Kova. Where did you take my daughter?
Daddy, no! Kova hasn't done a thing.
My daughter says Kova has done nothing. What do you think of that, Chancellor?
If I may speak freely, Your Grace, I think your daughter is quite clearly delusional. Kova's deeds have impacted the entire kingdom. The Chancellor, too? What's the matter with you? Please, just listen to me. There's a reason I've been gone. You see, we had to
save the future.
What?
You saved the future and taught us what it is to have hope.
You defeated Magus' troops and restored peace to the realm in the year 600. Kova beat reptiles. Reptites.
But what's going on? Why are you all here? Luca, you brought them here, didn't you?
You undertook quite a daunting mission. These past and future members of our line told me all about it.
Members of our line? You mean these people are all my ancestors and descendants?
Here I was fussing about rules when you were off protecting our kingdom and the life of the entire planet. I believe a victory parade is in order. Tonight, we celebrate you, the hero who saved the world. Now, Nadia, why don't you go and enjoy the last night of the fair?
Come along with Kova, our hero. Come along with Princess Nadia, home safe at last. May Guardia prosper for another 1,000 years. Let the Moonlight Parade begin! Oh, honey, don't just be a sack of potatoes. Dance with me. Oh, Kova, the king says you saved the future. To think, my daughter's own best friend. Wait till I tell my friends. So, since we saved Laura in the past, you see she's standing up and not sitting down.
Ah, nothing better than a toast under the stars. Kova, have a sip. You're the hero today.
I can't believe it. They say you saved the world. But still, I do wish you would spend a little more time around the house. It's terribly troublesome having no one around to look after the pets.
I don't suspect there'll be much need for weapons anymore. My days as a smith may be at an end. But looking up at that beautiful sky, it's hard to be worried about something like that.
It's fun that you can kick the dancers around a little bit. This is fantastic. Princess Nadia, you look beautiful. No, don't get me wrong, honey. You look good too. See, nothing up over here. It's interesting that we're controlling Marl instead of Kova at the moment. Well, everyone, this is it. The time of parting is upon us at last.
The gate is growing weak now that Lavos is gone.
We've got to say our goodbyes before the gate closes for good. You're all leaving?
Kova's strong. Maro's strong too. I'll have fun. You're my distant ancestor, so you'd better have strong, healthy kids or I'll be in trouble. No worry, Isla much energy. Yeah, she does. Wait, what did you mean by that? Kinodam, Isla go now. Exuberant folk, and to think we may all have descended from them. Well, Your Majesty, Queen Lean awaits. We too should take our leave. Glenn? I've always felt farewells were best kept brief. You're right. Who needs words? Ah, you know it's a happy ending when the princess kisses the frog. So, you're going to search for Shala?
Luca, I will keep working hard in the future.
What's wrong, Luca? Aren't you going to say goodbye to Robo?
So, you realized...
Realized what? Robo was born in a bleak future. When we defeated Lavos, we changed history. The world will never be ruined now. Robo may not exist in the new future.
Do not be ridiculous. The new future will certainly have a place for me.
Darn it, Robo! Don't pretend you don't care when you're really sad. It just makes things worse.
You are the one who taught me to consider the feelings of others in that manner, Luca. I am grateful for that.
Don't cry, Luca. I'm sure Robo will still be built in the new future.
Goodbye. Caution! Oil has occluded my vision sensors. Sight diminished.
Oh, he's crying. He's crying robotic tears. Do you remember that talk we had? You mean about whether our lives flash by before we die? Yeah. I get the feeling that entity is finally at rest, too. Yeah, I feel it too. It's awfully easy to mess things up traveling through time. We should probably dismantle the epoch, shouldn't we? We'd never be able to see any of the others again, though. You naughty thing! Come back here! See, Kova, pets run away when you don't feed them. Hey, come back here! Oh no! Kova, that gate will never open again! Woo! Well, it looks like we have no choice but to go after them. Go after them? But the gate's already... Luca, you don't mean... We still have a time machine!
Oh, there you are, Princess. His Grace is looking for you. I'm happy, you know. Now there's no reason for you to be running off anymore. I have a gift for you, Nadia, to commemorate this day. This is Nadia's bell. It will ring out across the land. Pretty, isn't it? Nadia, could you go and... where did everyone go? Could someone please lend me a hand?
Thanks for the gift, but I have places to be.
There goes the time machine.
Phew, made it just in time. Shall I fire a few off?
No, Tabin, not now. Actually, I could really use your... And this is the canon ending. And depending on how you face Lavos, this ending does slightly change. Like, if you face him in the Apocalypse and use the Epoch to crash into the Lavos shell, the ending changes a bit here. It doesn't feature the Epoch anymore, it features something else. There's also other subtle changes that take place depending on who you recruit to your party and who you don't. Like, if you kill Magus instead of bringing him on, then then this ending will change as well. The new future, with both Robo and his lady friend. You know, it occurs to me, in this modern age, a game like this could easily be put together by a small team. Even a single person with the tools available today could be able to put together a game of this quality. But of course, in the days before now, in the 90s, when the tools were relatively new, it took a pretty big team, but by the same token, the studio was relatively small. It was a very close-knit group of people working together. It was a very much passion project. But it's kind of a testament to how things have changed and developed over the years, how a game like this, and indeed there are games that exist today that are very similar in quality, in story, and in visuals and music, very comparable to this. Games like Undertale or others that emulate this style, like 8-bit or 16-bit. Ooh, cutscene. So that's Glenn in his human form. So Chrono and Marl, I think it's pretty clear. So this scene ties into Chrono Cross, the technical sequel to this game. Ending 1, Beyond Time. Okay. So, yeah, there's 4 different versions of that ending that we just saw, depending on when you face Lavos and who you recruit to your team. I think what we saw was it 1-4? I'm not sure. And then with Reunion, I think, yeah, there are 4 different versions of that, also depending on when you face Lavos and whether or not you kill Magus. Then we have these other ones, which we saw at various points. Now, Dream's Epilogue. In this version of the game, which is available on Steam, this ending comes in once you finish some of the added content. After you beat... so, in Antiquity, if you remember a couple of videos ago, there were a couple of things that appeared in various time periods. Rifts in time. There are a couple of things that you can do that add more content and help tie this game into Chrono Cross. And this ending comes along after you complete that. So the thing is, with that extra content, some of it is good, but another part of it is very long and tedious. You get some great gear from it, which you've seen me use. There are upgrades from gear that you get in the normal game, but in order to obtain them, you almost need to have a walkthrough because it's not very clear what you need to do, and you have a lot of backtracking, and you need to do a lot of tedious things in order to do it. I did it on my first playthrough, and it was like, this could have been pared down so much. It felt like they were milking it. Personally, I think they could have done a upgraded and improved version of this so much better. And I really hope in the future that they revisit this and give us a version of the game that truly is a celebration of it. As it stands, this version of the game that's available on Steam, the base game, it's totally worth playing. The bonus content, not so much. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments. But otherwise, this technically is the end of the game. Since, I'm going to go ahead and play this ending for you. So, you can stop in the end of... So, defeat the Dream Devourer in Time's Eclipse after clearing the Dimensional Vortex. So, yeah, after you clear those rifts, this is what happens. Magus finds where Shala is.
So, you mean to say that no matter how hard I strive, no matter how strong I grow, there is nothing I might do to save you? What purpose, then, does this existence serve? If this is to be the way of things, then let me abandon all that was and fade away as well. Should a part of me somehow even then remain, then perhaps that will be the birth of something new, something with greater meaning than all of this.
So yeah, he finds where Shala is, but she has gotten into such a state that he can't save her.
What is this place? Who am I? What's happened? I don't remember anything. There was something I needed to do, something I needed to find. I must find a way to remember. I will.
So, yeah, not that satisfying of an ending. The reason... So this was not in the original game as it was released in the 90s. This was put in for the Nintendo DS version, as well as this version available on Steam. This basically more thoroughly ties Chrono Trigger into Chrono Cross, because there are some threads in Chrono Cross that are not very easily tied in without this. But again, this isn't a very satisfying ending to see. Now, since it shows what happens, let's see. Beyond time. Defeat Lavos after reviving Chrono at Death Peak with the Epoch and Magus. Then this one, defeat Lavos after reviving Chrono at Death's Peak with the Epoch but without Magus. So you kill Magus in this one. Defeat Lavos after reviving Chrono at Death Peak without the Epoch but with Magus. So you don't kill Magus here, but you crash the Epoch into Lavos' shell. And then this one, defeat Lavos after reviving Chrono at Death Peak without the Epoch or Magus. So you crash the Epoch and you kill Magus. Then here, defeat Lavos without reviving Chrono with the Epoch and Magus. Defeat Lavos without reviving Chrono with the Epoch but without Magus, so you kill Magus here. Defeat Lavos without reviving Chrono without the Epoch but with Magus. Defeat Lavos without reviving Chrono without the Epoch or Magus. So in each of these four endings, whether or not you crash the Epoch and whether or not you save Magus determines the outcome. So this one, let's really quick review this. Okay, we've seen this bit. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. Excuse me. Stay of execution. Hasn't done a thing. So instead of the Chancellor, it's Pierre here. So these guys appear as in the previous one. Members of our line. You are the hero. Go and enjoy the fair. Let the parade begin. So you notice how Laura, she's sitting down instead of standing up. So in this version that we're seeing here, we didn't help her in the past. Okay. What a gorgeous night. Thank you, darling. Oh, Chrono, the king says you saved the future. To think, my daughter's own best friend. Wait till I tell my friends. So, a little bit different. Okay, let's see the difference here. Well, everyone, this is it. The time of parting is upon us at last. The gate is growing weak now that Lavos is gone.
We've got to say our goodbyes before the gate closes for good. You're all leaving? Chrono's strong, Maro's strong too. I'll have fun. You're my distant ancestors, so you better have strong, healthy kids, or I'll be in trouble. So yeah, we've read all through this. So, skippy. Kinotam, I'll go. So no change here. Then the Robo. So, yeah. Realize what? Robo might not exist. Crying robot tears. I thought Lavos opened the gates, but now that I think about it, I might have been wrong. What do you mean? I think an even greater force wanted us to experience all those events.
Oh, there you are, Princess. His Grace is looking for you. So that was another difference. Because we didn't go back and get the Green Dream, we didn't have that little powwow with everybody where they discussed the entity, which we are to understand is the spirit of the world. So it's only here that she kind of realizes. I have a gift for you, Nadia, to commemorate this day. That's Nadia's bell, a replacement for Lean's bell, which has rung for the last 400 years. Henceforth, Nadia's bell will ring proudly instead.
It's beautiful.
Now, can you do the honors?
What? Hey, Chrono, help me!
What? So, yep, without the epoch. Instead, we have Chrono and Marl flying above the world on balloons. How's your back, Kovo? It's doing all right. I've been resting it, and I've been using ice packs, and it's getting better. It's not as bad as it was yesterday. Yeah, since we don't have the epoch, we don't get to skim through time and see how everybody else gets along. Oh no, it's Majora's Mask! The moon is getting bigger! But yeah, Chrono must be... his arms must be really tired by now. So this part is pretty much unchanged. Let's see. Okay, thanks, Scott. Yeah, the other day, like yesterday, as I was getting out of the shower, I was just toweling off. I bent over and moved to get back up, and my back was like, "Nope, you're not doing that." So, yeah, I went to see a chiropractor, and he made some recommendations. It's just the muscles were like, nah. So, yeah, it's getting better though. So, no major problems. So, we reviewed how you get Reunion. So, the Dream Project, defeat Lavos in the Ocean Palace, or immediately after starting New Game Plus. The hardest ending to get. The successor of Guardia, defeat Lavos after saving Lean and Marl, but before visiting the End of Time. Good Night. Defeat Lavos after visiting the End of Time, but before returning to the Middle Ages. The Legendary Hero. Defeat Lavos after arriving in the Middle Ages, but before obtaining the Hero's Badge from Tata. The Unknown Past. Defeat Lavos after obtaining the Hero's Badge from Tata, but before the Gate Key is stolen in prehistory. See, those balloons have some mileage on them. Yes, they do. And they must be pretty strong to survive up inside the upper atmosphere like that. But you think about it, if they were strong enough and buoyant enough to lift a bell, a metallic bell, then yeah, they would have enough buoyancy to lift two people, I would suspect. People of the Times. Defeat Lavos after regaining the Gate Key, but before giving the restored Mazamoon to Frog. The Oath. Defeat Lavos after giving the Mazamoon to Frog, but before facing Magus. Dino Age. Defeat Lavos after facing Magus, but before facing Azola. And what the prophet seeks. Defeat Lavos after facing Azala, but before Shala opens the sealed door. Memory Lane. Defeat Lavos after Shala opens the sealed door, but before restoring light to the pendant. So this is one of the endings that has a very narrow window of opportunity. And then Dreams Epilogue, I just showed you that a little bit ago. Alright. So, technically speaking, this is the end of the game. So let me know down in the comments if you want me to go through the extra content afterwards, and we will do so. But again, like I said, some of it can be kind of tedious, but I will still show it to you if you really want. So, but for now, that concludes Chrono Trigger. And as I said in the previous video, play this game for yourself. It is well worth it to play. Even if you've seen somebody else play it before, the experience of playing through it yourself the first time is always a grand one. See, I have an old sports injury. I can reach up to change a light bulb and my back will just lock up. Wow. That must be pretty tough, Scott. Thanks for sharing, though. But, yeah. Anyway, I will bid you good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me. And until next time, at the next Chaos Race or the next playthrough that I put through, or if you want me to continue playing this game, I will see you next time.